call for disintegration is an invitation to economic suicide. President Buhari, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. President Muhammadu Buhari says any call for disintegration of Nigeria is an invitation to economic suicide for any of its ethnic nationalities. That is not true. That is exactly not true. And why I'm saying this is because I've said it several times with that number, and a lot of people believe that. What is the root cause? What is the root cause of the agitation for cessation and other things? Don't look at the surface. Don't look at it from the surface angle because you're going to miss it. What exactly brought about the call for cessation? I feel not finding the root cause or not getting to the bottom of a problem, the root of a problem, and just merely scratching the surface is what is called suicide. The news in detail, please stay with us. President Muhammadu Buhari says any call for disintegration of Nigeria is an invitation to economic suicide for any of its ethnic nationalities. The president said this on Saturday in Wukari, Taraba State at the second convocation ceremony of the Federal University Wukari FUW, where he was represented by Vice President Yemi Osibanjo. According to President Buhari, promoting unity in diversity will foster the energy of Nigerian communities in ways that enhance national performance. The president said, one of the most profound lessons of history is that diversity is essential for growth. It follows, therefore, that promoting unity in diversity holds a very real promise of fostering a creative synergy of our constituent communities in ways that dramatically amplify our national performance. Furthermore, larger nations also mean potentially larger markets and larger fields for production. Given these dynamics, any call for disintegration is an invitation to economic suicide. By reason of her sheer size and population, Nigeria is a huge market and carries the potential to serve as a continental hub for a broad range of value-added economic activities. The president said Nigeria, as Africa's largest economy, could stimulate development on a regional and continental scale, that a country's aspiration for inclusive prosperity would only be attained within the framework of diversity and unity. Thus, staying together as a people is not just a good idea, it is an economic imperative with real consequences for the lives of millions of Nigeria, he stated. Building bridges of unity. Calling on the graduating students of the FUW to continue building bridges of brotherhood and unity, President Buhari urged them not to give heed to those who might tempt them into believing that they are locked in the struggle for resources. You may have heard, for instance, that because you are thief, then Junkun and the Idoma are mortal adversaries, or that if you are Junkun, then the Chamba or the Fulani are your implacable enemies. Let it be your generation that will bury just those prejudices, heal those wounds, and build a great society of brothers and sisters of all tribes and tongues. You belong to a generation of Nigerians ordained by momentous historical circumstances to play at a grander stage. You belong to the most globalized generation ever to walk this earth, and your field of competition is not local but global. You have come of age in the era of a worldwide marketplace of opportunities. Refuse to be consumed by the petty prejudices and biases that predispose you to mutual antagonism with your fellow citizens. You must refuse to be prisoners of history and commit to encountering the world with an open mind, he explained. The president once said one of the goals for establishing federal universities across Nigeria was to bring Nigerians together in the same learning and social environment and strengthen the affinity between them. He asked them to close ranks as a people because indeed a house divided against itself cannot stand. Advising the graduating students and other youths to take a cue from young Nigerians who are pioneering new patterns of enterprise and creativity, the president urged them to see various challenges in the environment as opportunities for the creation of solutions. The Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Jude Rabo, said that the university was committed to providing youth with education, skills, and competences they need, and to the conduct of research. The Vice-Chancellor said, our attention is therefore always focused on those priorities that will ensure these objectives are met. Key to this is the provision of first-class infrastructure, teaching and learning resources, a conducive environment that is served with adequate municipal facilities and securities. A total of 3,897 persons were conferred with various bachelor's degrees of the university. 3 distinguished Nigerians have also received honorary doctorate degrees at the convocation ceremony. They were industrialist Innocent Chukwuma, former governor of Bauchi State, Adamu Mwazu, and renowned lawyer Damian Dodo. Speaking on behalf of the recipients of the honorary degrees, former Governor Mwazu appealed to Nigerians to ensure that the 2023 general election would be peaceful and to participate in the leadership recruitment process of the country. We must partake in the recruitment process if we must get very responsive and accountable leaders, which we dearly need today, Mwazu stated. On arrival at the university, Professor Sibanjo inaugurated the Faculty of Law building and academic staff officers. Well, the thing is, on this particular issue, it is very easy to come outside and speak all this big kind of English. It is very easy. But the thing is, how ready is this administration to make sure Nigeria does not disintegrate? I feel that it is even a suicide for this present administration to complete their tenure without calling for dialogue from on all of the 6 geographical zones of the country. Yes, geopolitical zones, I mean. It is what I call suicide, or should I say homicide? Yes, because the election to come in 2023 will not do much if we do not come together to solve our differences. That is just it. It will just be like Nigerians are just giving birth on a daily basis, and this one will come and give birth. Let's say, for instance, the northerner will give birth in the northern region of Nigeria, and her own grandparents or her parents will tell her, oh, the southerners, they have problem, oh, they are these people, they are these people. The southerners too will give birth, and they will continue that. Before you know it, we start building a generation of people who hate one another. And what do you think will happen? What is worse than what happened to Afghanistan is going to happen if we do not toe the path of dialogue and see how we can fix Nigeria. So by blowing plenty English. And of course, a particular governor said Nigerians should ensure that the elections are peaceful. Who is supposed to be responsible for that? On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.